Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you won't be disappointed. Hello to all my newcomers, flip-floppers, and day ones. What's up? And la-di-da-di to everybody. All right, let's jump into it. Listen, I'm not a backtracker. I never had to come here and backtrack anything. But today, my friends, I gotta do a little flip-flopping. I gotta tell y'all why I disagree, why I'm backtracking, why we ain't doing this at all. Like, I got to run it back. I got to run it back for y'all. Now, here's why I gotta run it back. Because earlier I was commending Brother Marques. Like, I'm just so happy that we were able to see him in another light. And I still stand on that, right? I still stand on us seeing him another light because on Love and Marriage Huntsville, they paint him out to be like slow and dilapidated and, don't understand the concept of what's happening. They got him like walking around random circles and coming into like random spaces, just talking about nothing. And it's kind of weird and strange and it's giving touch, right? However, I still stand on that. But the space that Queen Sheba provided for him, he was like, he didn't go in on Tricia, which he knew he could have, right? And if he did say anything bad about her, he was just, explaining the story. Even at the end when Queen asked him, what do you want from this? He could have said, I just want that bitch to leave me alone. But he didn't. He was like, look, I just want us to be able, and I'm paraphrasing, to come to a common space where we would get to a healthy co-parenting state where everybody wins, right? And that's what he said in a nutshell. So here we are now, and I was listening to Empress, and she mentioned some things, and I'm telling y'all, sometimes I don't be hearing what I think I be hearing, or sometimes I hear it, but I can't believe somebody said that out their mouth, so I got to run it back, right? So I get to Empress, and she mentioned that Diana Rose had these messages. So I got to tiptoe over there to see what's going on, right? May I say that all things here is allegedly, in my opinion, right? I get over there and I am stumped, okay? Now, I tell you all the time, I had me a cuckoo on my hands, all right? And he didn't have no limits. He didn't have no conscience. He didn't have no sensitive side to him. He said what the hell he said, and he meant what the hell he said. And everything he tended to say at some point was nasty and disgusting, and it doesn't matter who or what it was about. So these messages that was pulled up that Tricia had shared with Diana Rose, basically one says that Tricia is tired of people painting her one way. And two, it says, look how gutter he can go. Just look, right? Now, earlier on in the week, right? I can't remember whether it was the weekend or week, so I'll just say earlier on in that week, Millie Chine had something on her page that Tricia had shared with her. And Tricia basically showed a court document. And the court document was basically exposing Marques, because Marques said that the real reason why he petitioned or wanted or petitioned or divorce paperwork is not moving forward is because the children's name was not on the document. Well, according to the paperwork that Tricia dropped to Millie Chine, the paperwork definitely had the children's name on it, okay? So the holdup would be unknown at this point. What's your real reason for not signing off if you don't want her like you told Queen, right? If you don't have no intentions on rekindling anything, and she's just a horrible human being, right? What's the holdup? We don't know that if this is all to be true. Well, I did notice that Queen did get in the comments of Millie Chine post and says, listen, I wouldn't have even allowed him to tell me this if I didn't see different paperwork for myself. Okay, so that allowed me to believe that the paperwork that Tricia has and the paperwork that Marques have may be different in one way or another. Now, I don't know if that's because someone fondled with it, or do somebody just have the old paperwork and not the new paperwork? I'm not sure, right? But I do know that there's a lot of flip-flopping stuff going on. Neither here nor there. It gets worse than that. Marques, up until recently, like at first I was like, how old is these messengers? Because people say some crazy stuff when they get mad, but some you just don't say, right? I remember somebody told me I was gonna go visit my mother if I keep playing with them. I remember somebody telling me that, and my mother has passed and went on to be with the Lord. But I just feel like that was some crazy stuff to say. Out of all the things, if I get on your nerves, so be it. But out of all the things you could have said, it let me know how low some people can go. So when I think about these text messages that was released from Tricia to Diana Rose to the eyes of us, okay? It's like the gutter of the gutter. And in these messages, we're going to go through them, but Marques is telling her that, we could just end it and unalive all of us on national television. I said, huh? It's that bad? It sting that bad? It hurt that bad? And from the conversation, it looks like it started over income tax, right? Who gonna claim who? How much half you gonna get? It's like it was never that deep, Brody. And let's be very clear. If you haven't held up your end of the bargain this entire year, if you was in my house, you wouldn't be claiming anybody. Nor would I have even given you the option to do anything. All right? You need to go claim yourself and hope that you get a nice little portion for claiming yourself back. But you wouldn't be claiming anybody. And I don't care how old they are or what kind of father you have been in 2.5 seconds. You understand that? So it looks like that's where it started from back in 2024. Because they're not in 2025. But in 2025, he's still mad about whatever, right? And y'all, I gotta say. So anyway, in all of that, he said some really foul things in these messages. Like I said, I know that nobody is perfect in this situation, but some stuff you just don't say. And it just allowed me to understand, never judge a book by its cover. You never know what's going on behind closed doors. And furthermore, just try to be neutral, right? And don't pick sides, because this is nasty. I don't know how Marques is going to come back and clean this up, but this is the bottom of the scum. You hear me? So let's jump into those text messages. But before we do, you guys hit the like button, turn notification on, and subscribe to the channel. I love you, checkmates, and there's nothing you can do about it. Start off by saying it to X. X can't be claimed anyway. He worked all year and he's an able-bodied 18-year-old. So what are you claiming? With a question mark. But thank you very much for your response. Also remember, you made this a custody battle. I was just giving you a heads up. So then it goes on to say, you lame as F and F you for life 100. I will give you half, F you for real. I'll give X half and you can work it out. F you for life. She responds and says, that was weird since you made it a custody battle. I'm glad you sent this. I will use this as well. You can't give. So this is Marques in the black, and it says F you and everything you stand for. You lame SF and you don't care about our children for real. And when it's all said and done, you will lose. F you for life 100. You lame ABITCH. You gonna be that one left holding the bag. Baby, you done called this lady a B. You don't call her lame. What, Marques? Why are you going so hard, though? I don't see anything she said in these messages that will warrant any of this like this, right? Let's go. So it goes on and says, I hate you so much. It's crazy I take you out. Oh, it's crazy. I'll take you out if I could. So now you're threatening to unalive her if you get an opportunity to? That's wild work. You gonna be sorry, BITCH, when he leave you and your kids hate you. I hope it was worth it, HOE. Now you done called the lady a B, now a hoe. It's too much, right? He said you're gonna lose then you're gonna lose at the end of the day. You dead to me for life, LOL 100. What's so funny about you saying that the mother of your children, your almost ex-wife, is dead to you? I don't see no LOL in that. That's disgusting. But let's continue on. It says, I hate you so much and I hope you understand. You going to regret this and your kids will hate you. You sorry, ASS BITCH. F you for life. Die slow like your mom, dad, and sis. Say what, nasty? Man, that's hard, right? Die slow like your mom, dad, and sis. You could tell she's used to it right here because she says, shit, right? She says, that don't hurt me anymore. They going homie, but in the event I do, I'll be sure to say hi to your dad's waste of life. That's if he's not burning twice. And then Marques come back and says, don't worry, I'll say hi to your mom, sis, and dad on the way to hell. I'm sure they miss you more than I do. You're going to lose. I guess it says you're going to lose and be sorry at the end. Child, this is a lot. Let's continue on. Then it goes on and says, done. And I'm going to still give you grace. We can all die together on TV if you really want it. If you really want to take it there. So now you want to take you, the children, and her out on national television? Baby, this is a lot. I don't think you okay at this point. You probably should have put the phone down. But you continue on and says, lame ASSBITCH going to be left holding the bag. Guess you don't care about all the hoes he effing. Why is that any of your concern? What? Okay, let's continue on. So then it goes on and says, if he is, he's Houdini. He says, baby, because we are together 24/7, literally all day. And Marques go on and says, you're going to be sorry when it's all said and done. Trust me. She says, I'm not worried. I promise. My faith is through the roof. I was trying to be nice, but okie dokie. And then he says, F you for life, 100. I hate you so much. Don't come to my funeral. I don't think she wants to come at this point. Okay, you went too far, but let's continue on. He goes on and says, I hope you die like your sister, alone and miserable. Oh, that was the bottom of the scum, baby. That's nasty work right there. Her sister not only passed away, but now you want to out her sister for what she was and the state that she was when she passed. That's like you trying to make her relive her pain. That's nasty. But see, one thing for certain, two things for sure, when you know who your people is, you can care less what somebody else has to say about them. But anyway, it shows what's living on the inside of you. Let's continue on. Now, this one is a little hard to make out what it says, but I'm going to try my best. It says, can open your mouth wide enough to eat your words when it's all said and done. You're not smarter than me, and you were not born for this. You should repent now or just meet me in hell, okay? Then it goes on. I can't make out that last part, so I'm not even going to try. But just recently, this is his final thing. This is what he has to say. So it goes on and says, your day will come and you will be sorry. Trust me, 100. This is not a threat. Two, by the way, since you're out here telling people I'm threatening you, if it's going to be F me, then cool. I will show no mercy. You will see when the day comes that I'm not just talking anymore. I don't have much to lose, and I don't think you understand that. Well, in a nutshell, we do understand it from these text messages. And Trish, I just want you to be safe, and I want you to be careful. Meet me in the comment section. Bye.